Front strut install 2014 Dodge Avenger. Links to parts and tools are in the description. Okay, there's an orange label on top that says, warning, do not remove nut spring under compression. Injury may occur. So just taking this thing off here. There's a nut up under there, down in there, can't really see it. So definitely not going to mess with that. I'll use some alcohol to clean all this stuff off. I'm removing the 3 fasteners from the strut mount. All right, try to get this strut in here. Oh, make sure I don't damage the boot. All right, I got one on. Get the other 2 on there, just hand tight only. Okay. Got those just hand tight on the top side. Yeah, definitely need some help. Get this thing up. That's the jack. Yeah, that's definitely helping. Just get the bolt started. It's too high. Gotta come down just a little bit. Okay. Close. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, come on. All right, good. And they are splined on this end, so the knuckle metal in here is splined to accept these splines on the bolt. Again, this is a brass hammer, so it's not going to mar the steel. One of them. Oh, I cannot. Forgot it's splined. That side's not going to move over there because it's splined in place. You know what? I think this thing needs to be a ride height. I'm tightening this down, so I need the floor jack up under there to simulate ride height. That's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, I think that's ride height, I believe. Okay, there's one. All right, get the lower one, and I'm going to have to torque these, of course. There's a torque for this, a torque figure. Oh, that's tight back in there. Wow. All right. Gonna check the torques for that, then I'm gonna set up my torque wrench and torque those nuts down. All right, I got my torques back in my torque wrench set here. So, oops, I don't want to damage my sheet metal or paint. This torque wrench is very long, and I can easily jam that into my fender accidentally. Oh. The other end of the bolt is held in place by splines. It's not going to turn. Gotta stop doing that. Hey, what's that? Okay, gotcha. All right, give it a go here. All right, that's much better. Just holding the torque wrench on so it doesn't fall off the bolt. It's on the stool I'm sitting on here. Let's give that a couple more double checks. Yeah. Okay, tight, torqued, very good. All right. All right, I'm going to torque these in play. Torque these. Take my paper clip out over here with my wheel speed sensor. Carefully move that around here, around the back of the strut assembly, and plug the little Christmas tree thing back in here. There we go, perfect. Good. Incorrect. All right. First, let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, it does not want to move because I already got it pegged in place with this little plastic holder. This one goes there, if it's possible to see. It's the silver bracket that holds the brake hose. And tighten, of course. The black bracket goes on top, and there's a little tab here that fits into a slot there. Goes in there like so, and then the bolt goes in there. Just hand tightening it in place. All right, those are hand tightened. Let me get the torques on those. Okay, well the good news is I couldn't find a torque number for those, so that means it's not that critical, which I think we pretty much need that anyway, right? They're just mounting, they're mounting bolts, so let's, oh no. Yeah, that's it. It's 13 mm, 13 millimeter. All right. Ooh. I am almost bending that little tab there on the strut. Okay, those are snugged in place. I don't think they're coming out. I mean, maybe I could put a little bit of Loctite on there, blue Loctite. Never mind. All right, I need to put the wheel speed sensor back in. So, that's going into plastic. I mean, that wheel speed sensor is plastic, so I do not want to damage that, right? So not too much torque. I'm just snugging it. Not too much torque because it will easily crack that plastic. Okay, that guy's in place, good. Put this guy back in place here, the sway bar end link. By the way, since I've got this thing off, I'll just show you how that 18mm backup wrench goes on the flats right here to hold the shaft to keep it from spinning when it's being tightened down. Yeah, it's 18mm. Maybe get in there. All right, good. No floor jack required. Good. All right, that is the locking nut, so it will spin. Can't find my 15mm socket, so I guess I'm going to use this thing. Oops, wrong way. The shaft's not spinning yet, so. Okay, got it. Now I need to torque it. All right, I got the torque value for this. Ooh, challenging. It's to spin. Got it. Okay, I just got to put the tire back on and I'm good to go and torque it down. It's necessary to have the front end aligned after replacing the struts, or at the very least checked. Then an alignment decision can be made based on that check. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.